All right, here's the fifth one. This one is super bluesy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's a super bluesy line. All right, so this is one of the most bluesy things right here. Kind of got popularized with like the open blues, like. Right, but we could do it up here. What we're doing here is we're getting 3 notes for one pick. Up, down, pull off. And you could do a full whole step like that. But sometimes right in between sounds good. You know, it's that nice middle ground. So bend up, drop down, pull off, then pick that note. And then I did that again, the minor third, giving it a quarter bend and vibrato. Yeah, you know, so this is a great way. So you really want to master that. That's another thing you do. You can get 4. Up, down, pull, hammer. All for one pick. That's the kind of one you want to just spend, you know, an hour on. Then come back to it tomorrow, spend 20 more minutes and just really get that. All right, check this one out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do it double time for the harder way. So this one follows a pattern, and it points to the importance of running all your scales through patterns as a practice technique, because all melodies, all riffs have some sort of a pattern, some sort of a structure, right? So if we run our scales through a series of different patterns, it gives us both creative ideas and also helps us tackle any new vocabulary we're learning, because we already have those patterns under our fingers. So the pattern here, I can keep going with it. Right, it could keep going. So if I pick it, and it was kind of arbitrary that I ended it here. It was because I was ending on that chord, but depending on the chord, you might want to end it somewhere else. You could end it Now to play it fast, I'm using hammer-on pull-off technique. So 3 notes for 1 pick. Right? So you really want to work on your... One way to run the scales is up with hammer-ons. So just pick the note on the 5th fret and hammer on the other note over here. So pick, hammer, pick, hammer, pick, hammer, pick, hammer, pick, hammer, pick, hammer. And then you can do it backwards. And then you could also do pull-offs on the way down. Or, right? Or, or just take 1 string and see if you could do it infinitely. It's a great way to just develop your hammer-on pull-off strength. All right, last one. On 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm going to do it a little more difficult. 1, 2, 3. So the big difference with the difficult one is I just slid into these double stops. So the cool thing about the pentatonic scale, and I have a video on this, pentatonic stacks, for Pound Music patrons, I'll link in the description, is you could play it as stacks like this, where we just stack the notes on adjacent strings. And if we play those together, that's called the double stop. Just playing 2 notes at the same time. So it sounds really great on the E string. And in fact, we have those stacks across the neck, except here. Cool, right? So, and then there I just went down the scale with some rhythm. And then on the harder one I did, again, that minor third. It's just a habit really, you don't need to do that. Could sound good with a slide too. I should do that more often. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this riff's not very bluesy, it's very funky. And it follows a motif. So my motif is da-da-da-da. It's a rhythmic motif. So I'm just going ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba. You know, it's like I'm playing drums on the guitar. So thinking in terms of rhythm, rhythm is always at our fingertips. Rhythm is, you're never at a loss for rhythm. It's the most primary, fundamental way of musical expression that we have, starting with our heartbeat. You know, even little kids, before they could sing any notes or really understand pitch, they understand beat, they understand rhythm. So like, just getting in the mindset of rhythm is primary, timing is everything. Just work on your solid timing, and don't be afraid to basically treat your guitar like a drum. And knowing that you're in the right scale and the right key, you can really use any notes to just bring to life rhythmic motifs, right? And even besides that, there are no wrong notes. So you can play any notes you want, but it's all about playing with intention. So randomly pressing notes without knowing what sound you're going for, you know, is not recommended. You want to get to a place where you hear something and you know how to execute it on the fretboard. So that's why ear training is really important. Learning things by ear as much as possible. Learning phrases by ear from your favorite musicians, your favorite songs, so that then when you have a musical idea, you're able to translate it, right? But anyway, that was a total ramble. If my motif is da 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 da, you know, I could just keep going with that motif and never run out of ideas, you know, and then I could slightly change it from there. Maybe da 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 da. Da 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 da, and then just put notes to the rhythm as opposed to other way around.